when you go into a Google Ads account, one of the things you notice is that there's actually a lot of different scores that Google has in there to try to get you to do something. So there's obviously quality score, there's the optimization score, and more recently with responsive search ads and ad assets, we have the score of ad strength. Now, this score I think is really interesting and often misunderstood, and I think people use it the wrong way. Because ad strength is really, it's a machine learning system that's taking a look at historical performance of ads and then telling you based on the way that you've created your ad, if Google thinks this will do well or poorly. Now, how they define doing well or doing poorly, that's really up to them, right? Like, so we don't really know, are they thinking about click-through rate, conversion rate? What is it that they're factoring in? So that's kind of the first problem. And then I think the second problem is it's trying to tell you what to do based off of a history of averages of what everybody else has done. And is that really how you want to think about your ads? Do you really just want to be average, or do you want to unlevel your performance and maybe try to be a little bit more creative, do something different? Now, Google may not like it when you do something different. They may say that doesn't sort of fit the criteria that we've seen work well in the past. So we're going to tell you have a low ad strength. And so an advertiser might look at that and say, oh, well, then I need to fix my ads because I have low ad strength. But ad strength doesn't actually matter. Ad strength, the only thing it does is it tells you, based off of historical data, how Google thinks it's going to do, but it doesn't actually look at performance. So the moment that your ad starts running, it could do amazing. But your ad strength score is still going to be low because it's just, again, comparing to historical performance. It's not something like quality score, which is a learning system, which will look at your data and say, oh yeah, maybe we thought you had a low quality score in the beginning, but then you started advertising and you did amazing, right? So your quality score goes up. With the ad strength, that doesn't happen. It's a best practice score to help people, and Google says this, make a good first impression, right? It doesn't look beyond that first impression, and that's the problem, right? So I want to make sure people don't look at the ad strength too much. If you're really new to advertising, you don't know what's going to work, then absolutely consider that a guide for not really screwing it up in the beginning. But if you've been advertising for a long time, if you're a good marketer, if you know what will probably resonate with your audience, your target audience, then go for it. Try the ad that you want to write and don't limit yourself purely based on an ad strength score.